Hey guys, Craig Gerald here. Welcome to the Insurance Agent Podcast. I'm your host, as I just said, Craig Gerald.
And I'm your co-host James. And we're going to be talking about today, Craig.
The waters of marketing at this day and age, you have so many platforms, so many options, blogs, websites, email marketing, social media, search engines. Where do you start? Where do you go? What can help grow your business? That's what we figure out here. And today we're going to talk specifically about Facebook as a whole. Facebook as a platform, and then Facebook advertising. We'll touch on advertising a little bit. It's hard to talk too much about ads in a podcast. There's so much detail that kind of goes into Facebook advertising, and a lot has changed. We'll talk about some of those changes because a lot of people feel like Facebook ads are dead or don't work anymore. But Facebook is a really powerful tool that, a lot of agents are crushing it with. Let's talk about the organic aspect, just being friends with people who are in your target market, people who are likely to need an insurance policy, or maybe it's wealthy people, your inner circle, friends who, have money and might be a good fit for an IUL or permanent life insurance policy. And so if you can connect with those people on Facebook and, really it's when you're talking about social media, any platform, it's all about um, edutainment, I'll call it. That's what I've heard it called before, where you educate and entertain, um, people who are finding your page and looking. So you want to post things that are educational, especially if you're in a more advanced market. Like if you're focusing on, permanent life insurance, there's a lot of educational content that is out there and that you can provide to help educate people, because a lot of people are confused when it comes to permanent life insurance, how it works. So like if you can post some things that are educational, but also, photos and events with your family, friends, like just document whatever you do that is entertaining and fun, and then combine that with the educational content about your specific product or niche. And then you got the formula right there. Because then people are going to be like, wow, this guy's, going mountain biking, or, you know, he's involved in church, whatever. I mean, you're going to attract the right people to you based on, what you're involved with on a personal level. That's why the law of attraction is a real thing. Like if you're posting things that, wealthy people are attracted to, then you're going to attract wealthy people. But if you're posting pictures of you, getting hammered, or just doing stupid stuff, then you're going to attract people who are interested in that. And so that's, one way how you can use not just Facebook, but any platform, educating people and entertaining people.
That's a good point.
And
It's
yeah,
like,
go ahead, James.
it's a good point because, like, you're talking about the customer avatar. If you don't know your customer avatar, like, it's so much harder to find that person that's going to buy your services. Just like, the life insurance and whatnot, this probably needs wealthy people. So that's your avatar, and you start just honing that down where it's like a person that you can like literally like visualize, like his name is John Adams and he makes so and so much a year, this is his kind of lifestyle. For example, like Craig was saying, um, he posts stuff about Costa Rica. Rich people like that shit. People love going traveling and all that, and he's living and doing it right now, so that attracts his customer profile right there. So, and
Yeah, that's a good point. I would post things that are attractive,
like surfing in
don't
Costa Rica.
yeah, that people are attracted, like people are attracted to that lifestyle, you know.
Mm.
So depending on your lifestyle, maybe you can post things about your lifestyle, you know. Um, but yeah, it's all about what you post, if it's interesting, if attracting the right people. And with Facebook specifically, um, I had a thought, but I lost it, but I'll keep going. You know, let's look at the components of Facebook. You know, we got a news feed, people hop on and scroll. Oh yeah, I was gonna say client testimonials. Like you're an insurance agent. Typically you're selling in person. If it's advanced cases, a lot of final expense, even IULs are done virtually. You know, a lot of insurance is done virtually now. So maybe a screenshot, but posting client testimonials on Facebook or anywhere, that gets a lot of would get a lot of attention. It would show a lot of credibility, you know, social proof. Hey, here's a guy. I just got him taken care of with his policy. We got him covered, and now we're friends. You know, whatever. People see that and they're like, okay, this is a legit guy. He's actually doing it. He's helping people with whatever he's talking about. You know. But anyways, back to the components of Facebook. We got the news feed. We got your posts. We got Facebook Live. Now we got Facebook Reels, you know, which is kind of like Instagram Reels. And then we got Facebook groups and Facebook pages, and then Facebook advertising and Facebook Messenger and Marketplace. There's a lot on Facebook. Am I missing anything there, James?
That sounds like you got it all. Facebook is like intertwined with Instagram as well, so it's like you find the same stuff. But yeah, one like thing about Facebook is like a big part of it. The algorithm is it recommends you to follow people that you follow. So if you're following just a bunch of random people on Facebook, um, it's not really going to be super helpful for you when like finding those correct people you're looking for. So um, a good run deal is to follow a specific amount of people, and then in your recommended follow, it'll show up with people that are like basically um, found out by the algorithm itself that matches basically who you're trying to follow. But that's one like organic strategy, I would say. But yeah, like Craig said, there's Instagram, there's Reels, there's posts. But um, what were you saying was better? Wasn't it saying to have Reels going on versus like or YouTube? That's separate. The only thing about posting on Instagram is Facebook is it's on a timeline, so it keeps going down to the bottom. So it's really powerful to stay consistent with that. That's the only deal with that per se. But
That's what we talked about. Yeah, last week was a YouTube video can stay up for um years. I mean, there's videos you type in certain keywords. There might be a video 8 years old that pops up because it's still the most relevant. So that's why YouTube's powerful. But with Facebook, a lot of people say Facebook is dead. It's really not. Even though people spend more time on maybe Instagram or TikTok, like I think most people still log into their Facebook. A couple reasons. One is birthdays and memories. Like Facebook's really good at posting memories. I mean, I know Instagram does it a little bit, but it's easier on Facebook because you log in like right front and center. There's the memories, and then you can keep up with everyone's birthday. And then everybody's, grandma or parents are on Facebook too. So like I hit my grandma up on Facebook Messenger and she responds there faster than a text message. So like people are still using Facebook. They just aren't on it, as much as they used to be. But I think people will continue to use it because of, their family, the memories. I mean, think about all the pictures you posted on Facebook like in 2009, 2010. So that's why it's hard to just go and delete your Facebook page because it has so many memories, and that's why a lot of people don't just straight up delete their Facebook account. So there's still, and when you have Facebook, especially Messenger, that's going to go straight to people's phones. A lot of people use Messenger for group chats or just communicating internationally. It's good. And now, WhatsApp owns Facebook, or no, sorry, Facebook owns WhatsApp. So you can even run ads on WhatsApp from Facebook. And so that's something a lot of people don't know about. And WhatsApp is used around the world. I mean, I think they have like 1 billion users, if I'm not mistaken. So we can't rule out Facebook just because we feel like it's not as popular or it doesn't work, because it does work. Like, I consistently get leads from Facebook, final expense leads for $5 to $10 each, and IUL leads for, 15 to $25 each. Annuity leads for $40 a piece. So like it works. People are on there, and especially older people above the age of 60, 65 still. And those are the people with money. Those are the people you want for final expense. Mortgage protection's probably a good bit younger, but for annuities, IUL, and final expense, you can find some quality prospects on Facebook just because of the demographic that's on there. So, a couple strategies on Facebook. One is like direct outreach. It's great for finding people who might be a good fit for your product, or a good referral source, like connect with someone, tell them what you do, on Facebook Messenger. Like, hey, I noticed, you're in the Dallas area or whatever. Um, you look like you live a great lifestyle. What do you do? Just like, that's one strategy to cold outreach, connect with people. So it's good for, finding new people to talk to. Also posting on the platform. If you're good on camera, I mean, the Facebook video stream, that's good every now and then to just do a live and share what you have going on with people, and it'll save to your profile. I think video is going to be more powerful on Facebook, but also I think everyone should have a Facebook page where you post, at least once a week for your business or for your insurance agency, because and the same goes for Instagram. But and we talked about it in one of the other episodes, but a lot of people who are researching you are like, you're trying to do business with someone, and they Google you or they look you up on Facebook or Instagram. If you haven't posted in, a year, then it's not a deal breaker, but it kind of makes them raise their eyebrow. They're like, is this business even, is this guy even operating? What's going on here? There's no content for a year. So like, just posting once a week, even once every 2 weeks on your Facebook page, because nobody's really going to see it. And it doesn't have to be anything special. It could be like, a company update, a testimonial. It could even be like a meme related to the product you're selling. People love memes. So that's about all you need to do with your Facebook page. And then as far as posting, I would, post a little bit of education, about the product you're focused on, just to put it out there. You never know who's going to see it. Post, a success from the week, or maybe it's a trip you took. Just post something interesting about your personal life that
There, Craig. Looks like Craig is frozen. Anyways, sounds like he was talking about posting on Facebook on a consistent basis using like your personal lifestyle. Oh, there he is. He's back.
Yeah, I heard you the whole time. Could you
No,
not hear me?
for a second. You froze for a second.
It
Uh,
says my internet connection is unstable.
no bueno. No bueno. But it sounds like
So,
you're just talking about posting on a consistent basis with like your personal posts and whatnot.
yeah, I think the biggest value of Facebook organically is the network you can build. Like, I got a buddy who, is in the health and wellness space, and like all his friends on Facebook are chiropractors. And like he has a product that he sells mainly to chiropractors. So it's like you can use Facebook because you have a 5,000 friend limit, right? Like, go ahead and fill up that 5,000 friend limit with people who are in your target market and who you're trying to find and sell a policy to, or maybe it's recruiting. Maybe you're recruiting an agent, and that's where, posting about lifestyle and like the life you're able to live and the freedom you have because of this business you've built of agents. Like, that's something people would pay attention to on social media. Let's see, we talked about the Facebook page a little bit. Next is Facebook groups, which are pretty cool. I mean, there's a group for almost everything out there, insurance leads, dog groups, music groups, work from home mom groups, all that stuff. So it would be good to do some research on the type of groups out there. And then depending on the product that you're selling, if you could get in with, or if, say you have a German Shepherd and there's a group of German Shepherd owners on Facebook, like just join it and connect with some people, and you never know who you might find in there that it's like, oh yeah, I need insurance, or I'm interested in like tax-free retirement.
Yeah, that goes directly back to the customer avatar thing where you're like, all right, this person makes this much a year. They're like male or female. They're this age. They tend to have a expensive dog, German Shepherd, or they have family. You create this like actual avatar where it's like a person, and then you're going through these Facebook groups, and you're like, I think John would join this type of group. I'm gonna go in there, and then I'll find more Johns, just like the avatar. So that's basically where this is kind of alluding to. Once you get that customer avatar, you can search for that customer avatar on a much more direct and like, effective way, especially when doing like cold outreach.
Yeah, and if you connect with people who are into the same things you're into, maybe it's a mountain biking group. It's just in the insurance business, it's all about meeting new people and having people to talk to, because if you don't have people to talk to, you can't make sales. Like, even if somebody's not a good fit for what you're selling, they may know a wealthy person. They may know, a 70-year-old who's been looking for health insurance because he doesn't want their kids to have to pay for their funeral. You never know. That's why, if you can just spend a little bit of time on these different platforms, it could be a tool to just meet and to have new people to talk to, because you don't want to run out of new people to talk to. It's the lifeblood of our business here. And then a little bit about Facebook advertising, because a lot of Facebook accounts, agents I talk to, they're getting their ad accounts disabled. This might be the most important part of the podcast. We should cut this and put it in the front, a little snippet. But yeah, there's a couple things you can do to protect your Facebook ads account from getting disabled. A couple of things that are like mandatory is always get your domain verified on Facebook. In the business settings, there's a section called brand safety. You can add a domain, and then you just add a TXT record to your DNS settings for where your domain's registered. It explains how to do it. We also teach you how to do it. But that's really important to get your domain verified. And then like I haven't messed with the API um API conversions or configurations, where you send data to one server and it bounces it back, and that's like their new way of tracking data. I always create a custom conversion, and then you have to configure web events and attach your or add your custom conversion to your domain as a event, and that's the only way it'll track it properly. And that is how you can avoid getting your ad account disabled. Because if you try to run it with a domain that's not verified, they'll probably shut it down immediately. A couple other things you can do. Like I always suggest creating a Facebook page related to what you're selling. So if you're going to advertise for Final Expense, you're going to want a page like Final Expense Benefits, something like that. And so that page will be connected to your ad account, and you'll run your ads through Final Expense Benefits. And sometimes if you create a new page and run an ad, it'll say this page is restricted from advertising. And typically, if that happens right off the bat, you can request a review, and they should approve it. One of the other ways to avoid getting your ad account disabled is to be careful what kind of language you use, making exaggerated claims, saying anything about mortgage or using the word mortgage. Facebook hates the word mortgage. That's why mortgage protection ads are a little tough on Facebook, because you can't say mortgage protection without using the word mortgage. And Facebook hates that word. So a lot of times if you run a mortgage protection ad with the term mortgage in it, it will get rejected, and then they may reject your page. And then if you keep trying to launch it, they may just ban your account, or if you add, different headlines that are, kind of exaggerated, or like, make unlimited money from home now, that type of language will get your account shut down. And another thing you can do is to run, say you just got your Facebook page up, just brand new ad account, you're about to start advertising on Facebook. You can run just a simple, traffic campaign to your landing page with very generic language, and just get it started, get it running, get Facebook used to your credit card. It's sending people to your landing page, and that can kind of warm up an account a little bit to where you might be less likely to get shut down. But that's been a big issue for people, getting their accounts disabled and not being able to get back in. I know one guy, he's been locked out of his Facebook, I think even his personal page, but definitely his business manager. It's been like 2 years now. Hasn't been able to get back in. It's just gone forever.
Wow.
Yeah. So like, and that's why I think more and more people are saying Facebook doesn't work. Facebook sucks. I mean, Facebook does suck, but it still can produce leads and get some money in the door. Hope they don't get mad at me for saying that. So yeah, advertising still viable on Facebook. You still reach a lot of people, generate leads. And we have specific ad copy that works for Final Expense, mortgage protection, IUL leads. We can help out with that. But yeah, like the biggest thing is just a lot of agents starting out don't have a huge advertising budget. So if you can use some of these platforms, organically, it doesn't cost any money. And there's tips you can do. Yeah. No matter what you do, whether you buy leads or whether you cold outreach, it's going to either cost time or money. You're either going to spend your time or you're going to spend money on it. And then once you put the time in and get the money, then you'll be able to spend the money so that you have your time back. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's about all I have on Facebook. We got, your news feed, the posts where you can educate, entertain people. Your Facebook page for your business where you update, once every week or every 2 weeks, just so if people find it and they know, like, okay, this guy's active. Do a video every now and then on what your expertise is, or your product, or someone you helped, or somebody you're looking for. There's a good referral tactic where you can just post. I've done it before. Post on your newsfeed like, hey, I need a favor from my friends. I'm looking for dentists this week. I can really help dentists in my business.
Mm-hmm.
And does anyone out there know any dentists? And like people will start commenting, like, and you can actually find a couple good prospects that way. So there's all these little tips and tricks you can use. Then there's the Facebook groups where you can connect with people that are interested in what you're interested in, whether it's dogs, music, mountain biking, snowboarding, reading, whatever. And you can find new people to talk to there. And then the Facebook advertising piece, make sure you get your domain verified. Make sure you don't use any, excessive language in your ad copy or headlines, or don't use the word mortgage. All these things that can help keep your account healthy. And then if you do get an ad rejected, just delete it immediately so it's not on there. And don't keep trying to launch the same ad if it keeps getting rejected. That will get your account banned as well.
Craig himself has a full course on setting up your Facebook ads directly for insurance agents, right?
That's true.
On
We do.
AlphaAgentCRM.com.
We do. We have it in the Alpha Agent. It's there. So yeah, we'll continue this platform series next week with Instagram. We'll take a deep dive into Instagram, the features of Instagram. So James, do some research on Instagram this week.
Will do, man. Will do. You surf it up.
But all right, guys, we're going to close this one out. I hope you enjoyed our talk on Facebook. And if you have any questions, reach out to us. Again, we have the 12-day follow-up system that you can access by clicking the link below, above, to the side, wherever it is. You can opt in. We'll give you a 12-day follow-up that you can implement into your own CRM, or you can try out ours, and hopefully that will help you.
Yeah, it's already installed on the CRM, by the way. So if you did the 14-day free trial, it's already there.
There you go. 14-day free trial. You already got the 12-day follow-up. And we'll also be launching a reactivation campaign for old leads or even new leads. So we'll be releasing that soon.
And the entire onboarding and all the funnels have been completely refreshed and facelift. So it'd be super interesting for you guys to check that out. You guys got the new updated bunch coming in. So there's that.
Yeah, and we'll keep making upgrades, Like that's the thing about Alpha Agent CRM. It's not stagnant. It's not like we just put this one campaign or funnel together and like that's it. Like we're going to continue to make it better and better.
Yeah, as we get feedback, we're listening. So
that's right. Well, we'll see you guys next week on the next episode. I think it'll be episode 4 or 5. I can't even remember. We're getting up there.
think
We're
5.
going.
So,
All right, guys. This is Craig Gerald signing off. I'll see y'all next time.
see you next time.